Scorpios, how are you? How are you really? This is your weekly tarot reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. I pray all is well with you. So let's see what we have for our Scorpios. So here's Scorpio. We have the Seven of Wands, but it's in reverse, okay? So it's almost as if right now the universe is wanting you to be to yourself so that you can really pick up on a certain message that you need to hear or learn a certain lesson. Okay, so this is like a more spiritual card, okay? I'm going within, doing some self-reflection. But this is in reverse, so it's kind of letting me know that maybe you were forced into this solitude, or maybe you were forced into this place of having a look within. Maybe some of your friendships have came to an end, or maybe you're not on speaking terms with the people you normally are, or for some of y'all, maybe y'all have maybe you traveled, moved away, and so now you're living alone. Like right now, this card is about solitude, but you're not really liking this alone time, okay? So while the Seven of Wands in reverse, you're feeling alone, but you may also find that you're getting closer to God or getting closer to the universe. Okay, here we have this Six of Cups in reverse, okay? So, yeah, you're not really liking this, Scorpio, you know, and for most of us who are forced into spirituality, like it's this post on Facebook, like when people ask how I became so spiritual, and it was the meme with Will Smith on it, like this is a story all about how my life got flipped upside down. Same thing here, so it's like, you're going through a period of introspection and a long time in solitude, but you did not ask for this. You actually don't like it. You actually don't like it, you know? And most of us don't like, you know, having to have that sit down time or going through those breakups or going through those divorces or losing those friendships. Like none of us like to go through that, but you know, right now the universe is needing you guys to be alone right now. Scorpios, you may have also experience maybe losing a job, okay? So right here, this card basically speaks of you losing something so that you could be alone, okay? But you're not really liking this, okay? And I completely understand, okay? So some of y'all may be really going through a lot by yourself, or taking on a lot of responsibilities by yourself, okay? So what else do we need to know about Scorpio? Okay. What else do we need to know about Scorpio? Nine of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So something's coming to an end, or that already has. Okay, so this could be a job that came to an abrupt end, or a relationship or marriage that came to an abrupt end, or a friendship that came to an abrupt end. Okay, something very important to you, very important. It came to an end, or it's coming to an end, or it's about to. And it's like, it puts you in this place of, or it's putting you in this place of having a goal within. But you know what? This is gonna be a pretty, or it is a pretty painful process. Trust me, I can relate. It's a very painful and heavy process. But Scorpio, what you don't know is right now there's things that you have to learn by yourself. You're in a stage of your life to where your friends can't be involved, your family can't be involved, your partner can't be involved, nobody. Because right now God is having to single you out so that you can get the messages more clearly, so you can get more in tune with who you are, okay? Because like I was telling y'all, I'm a single mom. You know, I had to walk away from the person I really love because it was messing with my mental health. And on my journey of being alone, this Seven of Wands in reverse, did I like it? No. Did I enjoy it? No. Sometimes I still don't. But I have found beauty in it. I've become a tarot reader, and I'm able to help other people out in their process of going through their spiritual journey. So you just never know, Scorpio, okay? I know right now, you know, you're probably looking at this, or maybe you lost a loved one, which that's very hard on all of us. So just know you're not alone. Although you are singled out right now, you are not alone, okay? You are going through a spiritual awakening, and these processes require you to be alone, okay? You're gonna learn so much about yourself. As soon as you accept the fact of what's going on and you accept that, you know, God wants you to be alone right now, as soon as you accept that and find a way to make peace in your own company, that's where the magic begins. And I always tell people that when you're alone, you can hear better, you can think clearer, you know, but most people don't want to be alone. We want to be in relationships, we want to get married, we want all of that, which that stuff is very nice. But there is something very magical about being by yourself. There's something very magical about it. And y'all can take that from me. I'm a single mom, okay, of 2 girls. It gets hard, yes. It gets very hard, and sometimes it gets overwhelming. But I found my spiritual gift, which is tarot reading and helping other people through their situations. And so who knows what magical gifts you may tap into on your magical journey right now of solitude, you know? So what else do we need to know about Scorpio? What else do we need to know about Scorpio? Also, right now I'm getting it, you may feel like the black sheep, okay? And you may feel like an outcast, or you may feel like you've been counted out, or you may feel like you're left out in the cold, okay? Here we have this 5 of Pentacles, okay? So yeah, something very drastic had to change, okay? You had to walk away from the most important job or person, okay? And it was very painful, and if you haven't already, you're probably in the middle of doing that, okay? So yeah, and this card alone, you know, it may have caused some type of, you know, conflict within you, because maybe you expected this to be something long-lasting, okay? Because 9 of Pentacles speaks of long-lasting, you know, something that you've really built something solid on, and you may have put all of your eggs in one basket. You may have really depended on this friendship or relationship or this job or this business to really last, or this marriage, okay? But we had to walk away. You know, you had to walk away, or either you're having to walk away or you're thinking about walking away, okay? So why the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So why did you have to walk away? Why the sudden change? Why the ending? Okay? Why did this have to come to an end? Or why is it coming to an end now? Okay? Why the 9 of Pentacles in reverse? Oh yeah, just know you're not alone, Scorpio. I know walking away from the people, the things that you love the most, it is extremely hard. And it really takes a toll on you, especially if you're just now walking away. It's very hard. It's like a very big decision to make, to have to walk away from a person that you really love, whether they passed away or if things are just not working anymore. You know, it's very hard, okay? Or walking away from a job, okay? Walking away from a career path that you thought that you would always want to be on, okay? Walking away from that friend. It's very hard, you know? All right, so why did this come to an end? Okay, so here we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, okay? I'm gonna pull another card. Why did this have to come to an end? Why the 9 of Pentacles? Why did Scorpio have to walk away? Or why are they having to walk away? Why did this come to an end? I don't know why the song Lovers and Friends came to my mind. If you're lovers and friends, so maybe you lost your lover, or you're thinking about walking away from your lover, or it could be a friend. For some of you Scorpios, you may have walked away from a lover and you tried to just be their friend, but maybe that didn't even work out. Okay, that'll only apply to some of you Scorpios. Or either you were friends with somebody and y'all attempted to try to make it into a situation where y'all could be lovers, but it just went downhill from there. And y'all probably saw that y'all weren't compatible. Okay? So why the 9 of Pentacles in reverse? Why did this have to come to an end? Why the ending? Okay? Alright, so we have here the 9 of Swords, and we also have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay? So This card alone, the Nine of Swords, this speaks of like basically you just got completely overloaded, or either you're overloaded right now. Okay, so this situation really stressed you out like to the max. Okay, now this Queen of Wands in reverse, you may not have felt like this was going the way that you wanted it to. Okay, so like in your relationship or marriage, maybe you expected this person to call or text every day and they just didn't. Okay, maybe what you expected out of this person, they just didn't meet those expectations. Okay, and for some of you other Scorpios, Queen of Wands in reverse, it's almost as if you may felt like kind of like trapped or controlled, or it's almost as if like you couldn't do what you wanted to do. Okay, so maybe you dealt with a controlling partner. Okay, for some of you other Scorpios, maybe you just felt held down by this. Okay, so on this job, yeah, you really loved it, it was long term, it was something stable, but maybe you just feel like at some point in time you just weren't able to fully express your creative abilities. Okay, or make your highest earning potential there. Or in this relationship or marriage, you know, it started out pretty good, but after a while you just may have you just may have kind of felt held down by this. Okay, and I could understand, because just like with Aries reading, it zapped you of all the energy you did have, so that you weren't able to do what it was that you wanted to do. So maybe you had a hobby or a passion or business that you wanted to start, but because this was so overwhelming and stressful, you just were not able to pursue what it is that you wanted to do. So maybe that's why you wanted to go ahead, or why you're thinking of putting this to an end, so you can get a peace of mind, so you can think clearly and embark on this journey that you have your mind on. Okay, so like here with this Six of Cups in reverse, it's almost as if like you were in a relationship or marriage, on a job, but you also had a passion, but you felt doubtful about this passion because you weren't able to put as much energy and time into it that you wanted to. Okay, so if you were a painter or an artist, okay, maybe the job, the hours were like probably too long to where it just, you didn't have enough energy left over for your passion. Or if you're in a relationship or marriage, maybe you argued so much with your partner, or maybe they required a lot of your time and attention to where you weren't able to pursue your other passions if you were a painter or an artist. Okay, so it's almost as if like you had to walk away from this for your own sanity, for your own peace of mind, so that you can gain back clarity and gain back control over yourself and over your life, and to where you can have that energy to pursue things that really mean a lot to you. It's almost as if like you tried to stay and make this work, because one, you viewed it as your Nine of Pentacles, so this was a person that you're probably married to, or a person you wanted to be married to, or this is a job that you really saw yourself on for a really long time. But it's just kind of like, should I stay here although I'm not able to reach my highest potential? Or should I just break free and follow my passions here? I feel down about both, because staying here means that I can't fully express myself and, do and carry my life out how I want to, because it's so stressful and draining. But over here, I have my passion, I have this hobby, or I have this dream that I can create, in this life that I can create for myself. But that would mean getting rid of my Nine of Pentacles, because this job or this relationship or marriage does not support this passion of mine. They don't support this dream of mine. Okay, so I see it's almost as if you are or you were at a crossroads. So I'm gonna pull another card. But y'all's reading, it sounds like Aries recent reading. Okay, so if you want to check out Aries reading for this week, you most definitely can. But theirs was pretty much the same. But they had something stable. Y'all had something long term, okay? But yeah, they had a stable relationship or a stable job that they could really rely on, but it kind of required a lot of their time, energy, and attention, to where they weren't able to have time and energy for the other things and people in their lives. And y'all's reading is pretty much the same. And here we have for you the Ten of Cups in reverse. So yeah, you're just really torn. Because I am looking for a change. I am wanting something different. And I am fed up with being over here. But it's just kind of like, for me to move forward, that would mean I would have to get rid of something that I really love if I haven't already. Okay? So yeah. Half here just really torn about it, okay? Really torn about it. Okay? So what else do we have for Scorpio? Right here we have the Five of Swords in reverse, okay? So you may be in conflict or not seeing eye to eye with your boss or with the person you're in a relationship or marriage with, or Scorpio, this could just simply be you at conflict with yourself. That's what I honestly think it is, because you're so torn. It's like, should I stay here and try to make this work? This is the person that I really love. It's just they stress me out so bad to the point to where I'm not able to, you know, fully pursue what it is that I want. I'm not able to fully be happy here, you know? Or should I just put this one in and move forward and follow my dreams, follow my intuition, follow my passion? You know, although this person will not support me, all this job will not support me, I would have to walk away. It's like you're really just in conflict with yourself about this decision that you have to make, or about this decision that you made in the past. Okay? Well, yeah, this situation is just really getting the best of you, Scorpio, or either it did get the best of you, because you're having to choose between two different things that you love. Or either you had to choose between two different things that you love. Something or somebody that you have a solid history with, and something that's new, you know, but that would fulfill your heart, okay? So for some of you Scorpios, this could simply be walking away from a person that you have a long history with and moving forward with the person who you have an emotional connection with, okay? Or this could be for some of you Scorpios walking away from a job that paid really good and that you had a really good reputation, and now you may be your own business owner, okay? And following your passions, okay? But this decision that you made or in the process of making, I see that it was taking a toll on you. Or either it is now. You know, for some of you Scorpios that are leaving behind a job that was solid for your passion, you may be doubting yourself, like, well, what if I don't make enough following my passion, this hobby that I have over here? What if it's not as successful as what I'm coming from, okay? Or if you're coming from a relationship or marriage, you had a history with this person. It may not have been the best, but you knew everything about this person. So it's just like, okay, I'm embarking on a new journey with this new person, okay? But it's just kind of like, is it gonna be as solid and long term as this over here? Okay, this is something new. I don't know everything about it. I just want to know if it'll be successful. Is it gonna be worth walking away from my Nine of Pentacles? It's almost just like that's what you want to know. This jump that I plan to make, or this jump that I have already made, is it worth me losing my Nine of Pentacles? Okay, yes, I feel restricted over here. Yes, I feel stuck, a little held back, but this is a job that I've always wanted. Or this is the person that I've always wanted to be with. And over here, yes, I'll have that freedom. Yes, it'll be the change that I probably need in my life. Yes, it'll probably be less stressful, but it won't be my Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so I see here, Scorpio, you are very torn. You are very torn about this, okay? Very burdened by this decision that you had to make or either are having to make, okay? But right now it looks like, with this being the first card that we pulled, it's either you have already made that decision and now you're sitting to yourself in deep thought, or you're getting ready to make a decision and you're preparing yourself mentally for having to be without this Nine of Pentacles, okay? So the energy that you're in for this week is pretty much meditation, okay? The energy of really looking within for answers, really looking in for guidance, and, you know, this is a week of you really getting more attuned with yourself, okay? So if you've already made this decision, Scorpio, this is the week of really accepting the new reality, which is being without your Nine of Pentacles. And if you have not made this decision, Scorpio, this is the week of sitting to yourself and really looking within for internal guidance, okay, on which situation would be best for you. This week, I can actually see some of y'all, I don't know why I just had a flash, but some of y'all may be praying more this week. Y'all may be talking to God or the universe, whatever you worship. I see that some of y'all may actually be connecting with spiritual forces beyond you much more this week than you ever have before, okay? And I just really see you sitting in deep thought for this week, okay? Very deep thought and deep contemplation, okay? Because right here, you really want to make the right move. And if you've already made a move, you want to make sure that you made the right move, okay? So for some of you Scorpios who actually put it into this, I don't know, some of y'all may be sitting in regret because now you're without your Nine of Pentacles and you're not sure if this new thing will work for you. So you may be really wondering like, why did I do that? Should I have really done that? Was it really that bad? Maybe should I have stayed? Okay, so yeah. The Seven of Wands energy is really good. The Seven of Wands speaks of basically sitting to yourself and being in deep thought. But this is in reverse. So for some of you Scorpios, y'all are actually stressing yourselves out, okay? Or you may be kind of in a little pity party and feeling miserable right now, and just really, some of you may be beating yourselves up about not being able to make a decision, or you may be beating yourself up over the decision that you've already made, okay? I can hear some of y'all like, should I have really left? Was it really that bad? Could I have made that work? But don't beat yourself up, Scorpio, okay? Just trust your intuition this week, okay? How you feel this week, the thoughts that you get, the visions that you have. And I would even say, Scorpios, to pay attention to y'all's dream this week, okay? Because there may be spirit trying to communicate with you on the best path that's for you, okay? But that's pretty much all that I have for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to like this video so I can tell that you're interested. Also, subscribe so the next time y'all's video gets posted, you'll get first-hand access to it. And if you are interested, you can comment at the bottom how this resonates with you in any type of way, so your other Scorpios can comment and y'all can have y'all's own community. So I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, toodles!